mind, I'll find somebody like you. How many industry pinots do you think Adele has sucked to get in the position she is in perpetually? What do you think she's giving away to garner the sales she gets? I mean, don't get me wrong, the numbers are bullshit. The industry fluffs them up like anything else, but... Redefining music, Atom and his package, numero 11 of 15. If you own the Washington Redskins, you're a cock. Now, I don't know if this is an inside joke, but you Americans are... what I assume is Americans, given you're using the Washington Redskins reference. I don't know what Englishman says that. The Americans don't call people cocks, do you? You take it literally and believe it's a chicken. Over here in England, if you say you cock, it's a beautiful term of phrase. A synonym, what would you call it? A synonym of the phallus. This is track 11. Let's go.
I like sports, so some things I force myself to miss. Like I never met an athlete.
Cheers.
Like in hockey, in Texas, when it comes to Native American nickname teams, even within the context of sports, it's awful. And meaning you'll go wow. You're so peace.
We're on about the names. The Redskins. What does the Redskins mean? Is that them lot who use the Indians as the logo? Am I incorrect? Who knows? Who cares? You tell me this was in 2001 and we're using terms like PC? Released in 2001, 04, 03. They were using terms like PC back then. I'm surprised. I am surprised at that.
Would it be offensive if we cheered rah, 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 for the Carolina Needles with a beatbox cheer?
What did he say?
If we cheered rah, 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 for the Carolina Needles with a beatbox
Where the Carolina what?
cheer?
I gotta put respect on it if this guy's proving a point here. But I said, I'm not flipping PC, alright? Look what I'm gonna say, alright? He can't have just said that though. That's shocking to me. It's flipping punk rock.
Would it be offensive if we cheered rah, 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 for the Carolina Needles with a beatbox cheer and a fake foam afros? The Minnesota Vikings became the New York Kikes with our bills on their
Did you just say the N and Kai?
cheer and a fake foam afros? The Minnesota Vikings became the New York Kikes with our bills on
Yeah, let me look at the lyrical content of this. Yeah, I just checked the lyrical content. I didn't expect that from this band. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. We're not going to go into the realm of commenting too deeply on this, because, hey, what do I know? But a passing comment is, because as I was looking in the lyrics, I saw a reference at the end of this song of the Cleveland Indians. And I think that's what I was referencing when I spoke of the branding of the Indian person, or the native Indian person. And I only really know that because there is a offensive, or was an offensive, straight edge hardcore band called One Life Crew, who were probably doing their thing around the same time, 2001. Oh, bloody hell, gas here, 2001. And they were from Cleveland, and they used that imagery on the merchandise, and they were like one of the hardest bands going. They were controversial. Yeah, hey, yo, I'm happy for him to be adding a little bit of punk rock into the mix here, like some actual punk rock in this. This was so bold it blew my socks off. He surprised me 11 songs in this record.
Romans, 'cause that's what they're like, you know.
And now we're going to get into a bit about Jesus Christ. I read the lyrics. Cheers.
When there's a Jesus Christ mask, a dog shooting, crucifix thing nailed to a cross, dying to save the team.
The only reason I highlight it is because the start is, you know, a little bit of a complaint, and then he references the PC thing, and I think, all right, we're getting like some self-commentary, you know. Now, I don't like the terms left and right, because two wings of the same bird, right? Like, it's bullshit. It's just a psychological play on the hemispheres of the brain, right? They have you off center. Use your perspective and approach both the left and the right wing as one, and approach situations through both eyes, right? But they have you choose one or the other and then control you through that off-center position. That's some deeper game. That's some deeper knowledge, though. That's some esoteric shit that they play on you up there. That's the psychological know-how them lot know. I hate to use these terms, but I thought the guy was coming across like just some left-wing dude who's like, I want to make a comment, and I know it sounds PC, because it is, but then maybe the dude overcompensated a bit by saying, oh, by the way, here I am saying, you know, a few crass words to prove my point here. And sort of counterbalance things. What a fascinating song this is. I'm going through, like, the lyrics are so bold, I'm going through the thought process and the psychology of the writer here. This is fantastic. This has got the most views out of all the songs, by the way. I like that. I like that. That was punk rock to me. Not because of the words used or the fact that, you know, it could be considered offensive or it's edgy, but because it was striking, you know. It was striking, and it caught my attention. I thought that was quite punk rock. I like that song. Well, don't get me wrong. I don't like it to the degree as where I would go out of my way to listen to it again. I didn't think it was, you know, brilliant as much as it was striking. Like, it broke through the noise. We've got Before My Friends Do coming up next, track number 12 or 15.